ESPN star slams WNBA players' treatment of Caitlin Clark amid All-Star ranking controversy. ESPN broadcaster Dick Vitale came to the defense of Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark after her WNBA peers voted her as the 9th best All-Star guard. Clark's ranking was a shock to many across the social media landscape. She was named one of the captains for the All-Star game and received more than 1.2 million fan votes. The WNBA determined All-Star starters based on fan rank, media rank, and player rank. The total weighted score helped determine the starters. The second-year guard was ranked 9th among her fellow All-Stars. It is absurd the way that of players at WNBA have treated Caitlin Clark, 22. So sad, but I bet they loved the charter flights, the increase in salaries, the crowds, the TV ratings since she arrived from Iowa WB. No doubt she is the best thing to happen to the WNBA. He wrote on X. He was far from the only one who voiced his opinion on the issue. One potential reason why Clark's peers ranked her so low among guards is due to playing only 9 of the Fever's 16 games this season. Clark has been dealing with injuries in her sophomore season, which continues now as she's missed the last 2 games. Clark had been struggling lately as well, going just 13 of 47 from three-point territory in her last 3 games. Still, Clark is averaging 18.2 points, 8.9 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1.6 steals over 33.3 minutes per game this season. Only the Phoenix Mercury's Alyssa Thomas, who could be among the 12 All-Star Game reserves, which will be selected by the league's head coaches and announced this Sunday, has more assists per game, 9.3, and she's touched the hardwood in 12 contests this season. While Clark has been integral in the rise of the WNBA's popularity since breaking rookie and league records last season with the Fever, there have been many contentious moments with opponents. All the incidents became the talk of the sports world for a few days. But Clark and Minnesota Lynx star Napesa Collier will be the ones drafting players to their All-Star squads. And now they know who will be starting with them at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Clark's Fever home, on July 19th. In a blazing segment that lit up ESPN's morning broadcast like a flare in the dark sky, one of the network's most recognizable voices broke ranks with the traditional narrative and called out what fans had only dared whisper. The WNBA's treatment of Caitlin Clark has crossed the line. The ESPN star, veteran and analyst, and former athlete Jamal Richards stood center screen, suit crisp, voice unwavering. "This isn't about hype. This is about how you treat the face of your future," Richards clad, eyes narrowed with conviction. "What's happening to Caitlin Clark right now is not just petty. It's bad business. It's the kind of behavior that turns the league from rising to regressing." The comment came amid a growing storm. Caitlin Clark, despite leading in All-Star fan voting by a landslide by over 700,000 votes, was not initially selected to the WNBA All-Star Game by her peers or coaches. Fans were stunned. Pundits were perplexed. And Clark, she kept smiling, giving the same polished answers. "I'm just grateful to be here. I'll keep working." But everyone could see it. The snub wasn't subtle. It was loud, deliberate, and carried the unmistakable scent of locker room resentment. The rumble beneath the court. Caitlin Clark's arrival in the WNBA was like a comet, streaking across the sky, bright, undeniable, impossible to ignore. She brought sold-out arenas, record-breaking viewership, and even caused Nike stock to jump with the announcement of her upcoming signature shoe. But the reaction from many WNBA veterans was less than welcoming. Instead of celebration, there was critique. Instead of mentorship, there was mockery. "She hasn't earned it," some said. "She's all hype," others muttered. And now, even after the fans voted overwhelmingly for her, some players seemed determined to keep her out of the league's biggest celebration of talent. That's what sparked Jamal Richards' fiery on-air commentary. "You don't have to like her," he said, "but to deny her presence at an event that's supposed to reflect the league's popularity and momentum, that's sabotage. And worse, it's envy dressed as gatekeeping." A league at a crossroads. What Richards articulated wasn't just about Clark. It was about a deeper struggle within the WNBA. A league that has long fought for recognition, equity, and respect. Yet paradoxically, it now finds itself at odds with its own growth. Caitlin Clark represents change, a shift toward mainstream stardom, commercialization, and expanded audience. But that kind of spotlight also makes some veterans uncomfortable. There's a tension in the air between old guard and new, between earned stripes and rising fame. You don't tear down the ladder after you've climbed it, Richards emphasized. You extend it. That's how you build legacy. He's not wrong. The NBA didn't shun LeBron James when he entered with cameras in his face at a Nike deal before playing a single minute. Instead, players competed with him, pushed against him, and ultimately helped the league reach new heights because of him. That's what professional growth looks like. Iron sharpening iron, not dulling a diamond because it shines too bright. Clark's calm amid chaos. Despite the growing firestorm, Caitlin Clark has remained poised. She shows up. She trains harder. She deflects the noise with grace and maturity beyond her years. But even her most loyal fans know the situation isn't just about all-star snubs anymore. It's about how we treat our trailblazers, especially when they come with baggage others didn't pack for them: fame, attention, and expectations. Clark isn't just playing basketball, said Richards. She's walking a tightrope, said Richards, she's walking a tightrope. One slip, and folks are waiting to say, see, told you she wasn't ready. But if she succeeds, and she is succeeding, then the league better be smart enough to support her, not stifle her.